Hello everyone, and welcome back to Old Mod 7. In the last episode, we actually did something very cool. If we fly over here, we created this guy. He seems to be very happy at what he's doing. He has a lot of health, and most importantly, unlike other creatures you create in this occultism mod, he doesn't have any decay. So I think if this guy's still alive, yeah, this guy has essence decay. So I think once this reaches 100, he will cease to exist. But this guy won't. And now, what makes this guy really cool is if we give him resources. I'm not sure the best to use. I think, does this work? I'm not sure, but if we give him ores, I know that he spits out 3 times, but what happens if we give him that? Let's have a look. He got 1 raw copper, and he gives us back 6 copper dust. And he does this with seemingly every ore we give him, hence why we have so much gold. So that's pretty cool, right? He does a pretty good job. So what are we going to do this episode? Well, first of all, you guys gave me a great idea, and that is to see what happens if I give him ancient debris. I have a feeling that we're going to get a lot of netherite, which is awesome. So we're going to try and do that. Now, to find the netherite, we have a few options. The first option is using this Divination Rod. Currently, we have it attuned to Osmium ore. That was a specific ore we needed to actually summon that guy over there, if we can even still see him. We can see the little guy. So that's cool. We might be able to attune it to ancient debris, which sounds pretty cool. We might also, especially now that we have a jetpack, we might be able to go and farm up a lot more Allthemodium. Like if we come in here and we fall down, there's obviously Allthemodium here. I want to see right off the bat if oh, by the way, I'm using complementary shaders in this mod pack. If I shift right click on the Allthemodium ore with this Divination Rod, there is no resonance with this block. Okay, does it show for copper? Okay. Can I, clear it? Can I... It appears to only lock onto specific ores, I'm guessing. Because that is copper is a vanilla Minecraft ore. I mean, we could try on, just proper iron ore, because that might be a little bit more traditional. Do we get anything from this? There is no resonance with this block. Okay, I might consult the book to see if there is a way to get it to work, because I've merely just picked this guy up. So let me check that real quick, and I'll report back if I find anything. Okay, so I believe the Divination Rod is only to find things from the other world, to do with occultism. So as you can see here, if you use it on andesite, it will find other stone. If you use it on oak logs, it will direct you towards other wood logs. If you use it on leaves, you'll find obviously the other world leaves. And if you use it on netherrack, you'll find the Osmium ore. So it doesn't appear as though you can sort of cheat and just use it on everything. I mean, I'll have a quick look through here, but I'm not too sure. Okay, yeah, unless there's an extra step I'm not aware of, it looks as though it's only from otherworld stuff. So, hey, at least now we know. So, what are we going to do? Because I still, I wouldn't mind being able to find more Allthemodium and even more netherite. So, first of all, how much of this stuff do we have? Allthemodium, we've got a decent amount. I think we can work with this. Oh my god. We can chuck this guy. He can crush it into 6 times. Okay, let me actually pick these up. Because although there's only 3 here, there's essentially, 18 here? Because we're going to be duplicating it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pick up 1 with Silk Touch. Just so that I can see, let's catch it. Just so I can see what he does if I give him, an actual ore block. And the rest, I guess I'll pick them all up as ores, because then, if he gives us a crazy amount from the ore block, we can just, give him more of them. But if he doesn't give us that much more or any more, we can probably just, fortune pick this stuff and then give him the raw ore, which is different than the Allthemodium ore. And also that block, I think, fell down here. Yep. Okay, is there any more? I know there's, gold and stuff, but is any of this Allthemodium? Maybe? Alright, so first off, let's go over here and let's do our test. So first of all, I've got no dust on me. I'm going to give him 1 Allthemodium ore. He's going to pick that up. He's going to go to work on it. He's having a great time. He spits this out. It gave us 6. If I give him 1 raw ore like that, we've currently got 6 on us, obviously, and it created another 6. So we're actually better off chucking this stuff on the ground and whipping out our, our Fortune 5 pickaxe and just mining it like this to get the extra drops. We got 1 extra drop, so not too much more. But I mean, hey, that 1 extra drop is now 6 extra Allthemodium. So in a way, It actually is very worth doing it. Oh god, the jetpack's very fast. You can lower the speed, but then it's like when you want it to be fast, it's not fast. You know what I mean? But look, we just got 30 Allthemodium dust just from those few pieces we had. That is pretty ridiculous. Very ridiculous. Okay, so that stuff can process. That's fine. I would like netherite and stuff. So what do we have in that department? In terms of netherite, we do actually have some netherite scrap. We don't have any netherite blocks. And in terms of ancient debris, we don't have any of that either. So I would like to make a charm of netherite sight. This should allow us to see netherite through walls, right? So we can click on this. In order to make it, we are going to need 3 netherite sights. I can check these tabs to see if there's anything else sort of going on here. Looks like we can enchant it with unbreakable. Okay. But long story short, it looks like we are going to need these potions. These guys are going to cost 1 calcinated netherite powder. There might be a more efficient way to do it here, but at the moment, this seems to play. What is that actually? Minigun ammo with netherite sight tips. Okay. Anyhow, this calcinated netherite powder, that's what we need. The rest of this is just like mundane potions. This powder will be 1 netherite powder. Which, oh, you actually get it from scrap. So we can actually make this. We don't need a full netherite ingot. That's what I was a little bit worried about. But as you see just there, we don't actually have to worry about that at all. We will need ender powder, but as you can see, that's very much doable. We'll create this netherite powder, and then I'm pretty sure I smelt it, right? We're about to find out, I'll tell you that much. But I think that's what we want. So if I search calcinated, it might, yep, there it is. It pops up. Beautiful. So that used 1 netherite scrap. And now all we need is mundane potions, which, where did I put the brewing stand? It's over here. It's empty. Okay. What do we have in terms of bottles? I thought let's craft an extra stack. Can we do? No, we can't do that. Can I? We can't craft any at the moment. Okay. Let's maybe get some more glass cooking. Does that sound like a good idea? Also, I said it in a previous episode, but I would like to actually finally do it. I want to fix our smelting issue. And you might not know whether or not we have a smelting issue, but currently, this stuff's going to sit in here. And I mean, look at how fast it smelts. The answer is not fast at all. Same with this guy. I mean, like if I, take out some of this stuff and put it in here, he's not crazy slow, but he's also not crazy fast. So there's a few things we can do. Okay, there's a few things. The first thing I want to do, I actually want to take care of this right away. So the potion's being put on hold. Okay, so bear with. You know what? No. We're gonna stay on track. Does that seem fair? We're gonna see if we can stay on track. So craft some more bottles. I only need 3, obviously. I want to do this because what ends up happening is I lose track of what we're doing, and this whole episode just it unravels completely. So we're gonna take things slow this time. Now I think if I put a nether wart in there, ooh, do we not have a wart? I might be able to get away with putting a redstone in there. To create the mundane potion. That's all I'm trying to do. Yeah, redstone works. So we've got obviously water bottles in there. The redstone will go in. We also need some blaze powder. So let me see if we have any of that lying around. We do. You honestly don't need much blaze powder for a brewing stand, which is pretty cool. Like that's going to keep him running for pretty much forever. That guy can do his thing. I'll sleep. Then all we do is chuck in that calcinated netherite sight stuff or whatever it was, the netherite powder. And we'll have the potions. All right, it made the sound, so it's done. So I'm going to chuck this stuff in. As you can see, it's processing. That should be good. So yeah, I guess once we do this, I'll farm up some netherite. That's going to open the doors for a lot of things. I would like to fix the furnacing. So we're going to have much faster furnaces. We'll have 2 options as well, I think, depending on what we do here. We've also got that guy over there, which I want to sort of visit. But in the meantime, we have a netherite sight. Now, you can just drink this, and you've got 5 minutes of netherite sight. I mean, that's pretty good. We're going to take it one step further, and we're going to... Oh my god, that almost made it. We're going to turn it into a charm. So this guy right here, Charm of Netherite Sight. It's that simple. So this guy, he has 192 durability. When I right-click him, it will turn him on, and he'll start losing durability. But then I can right-click him again, and he'll turn off. So that in of itself is pretty cool. Now, what are our other options? Well, obviously, you saw when we looked at this, it can be enchanted. We can get unbreakable. Now, I don't know if you can just magically get that from an enchantment table, sorry. I mean, I think it is infusion enchanting. I don't know if that's just using these perks to enchant or whether it means something else. Sadly, I'm not entirely sure, to be completely honest with you. Anyhow, that's one option. The other option is the smithing table. If I combine a potion charm with an eternal stellar, you will get another oh no, okay, it actually did change the name. Look at that. The name of this is now the Eternal Invalid Potion Charm, right? So it got Eternal added to the name, and this went from durability 1 to no durability. There's nothing, meaning it's eternal. It lasts forever. So that sounds pretty good. The problem is, right? The problem is if we were to do this and create an Eternal Stellar, this is what we would have to make appear, okay? We would have to do some Hephaestus forging using diamonds, expetrified ore, and stellarite pieces, which, to be honest, very doable. I'm pretty sure we have expetrified orbs. We have a few. There's even some more in the mining dimension. And stellarite, we have a stellar arcanum, which I believe you break down into those little stellarite pieces here, which I don't know if you guys have met him before, but this guy might be able to do. Oh, I didn't mean to hit him, but okay, we'll see if he regens his health. I did not mean to hit him. If I do that 149 more times, he's dead. But this thing, if we place it down and I mine it with my Fortune 5 Allthemodium pickaxe, and we wait patiently because it's apparently a long mine. Oh my god. Listen. I want to begin my apology. You guys were probably screaming at me as I did that, weren't you? That is embarrassing. Okay, let's pick this stuff up. Oh, on the plus side, there we go. We've got a stellarite arcana. Okay, what sort of mess did we make? I know we've got a lot of patterns. Did it destroy the crafters? I know we've got this crafter. Oh, that's quite the mess. That is definitely quite the mess. Okay, the monitor I think goes there. I think we had, yeah, we've really, we did a good job. Okay, I'll tell you what. We have a little this thing. I'm gonna place this down and just sort of like maybe even put this sword in my hand to pick everything up. Let's just store some stuff. That's so embarrassing. Okay, I'll clean this mess and I'll be back. How does that sound, guys? Alright, so in terms of blocks, we got a cable. We've got our disc manipulator, the crafter, and a barrel. The other crafters have seemingly completely pulverized themselves. So that's unfortunate, but you know, it's not the end of the world. None of them, oh, actually no. Oh, yeah, we lost the iron crafter that was up top. That's unlucky. Our lasers broke as well. Oh god, yeah, okay. So I'll be back. Disc manipulator. Was this guy up here? And then what was here? Pattern. Oh, the pattern grid. Yeah. Okay. Unlucky. Oh. Okay. So I'm currently rebuilding, and apparently we've just defended against the invaders. So good to know. Very good to know. We're slowly rebuilding. I've got one more. I've actually got 2 more crafters to build. Okay, iron crafter. This guy can go right back here. We can pick up all of our patterns, fill this guy, and we're back to where we were. So, lesson of the day is don't do that. That's gonna be my little tip to you guys. Don't blow up a stellarite doohickey right in front of your base. That is, or in your base at that. But anyhow, we can get right back to it, I guess. We'll get our stack upgrade and stuff. Did I play? Oh no, I forgot the pattern thing. Okay, pattern grid. So this guy will obviously go there. On the back of this guy, we've got this plugged in. Placing in the patterns, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, we're good. We happy? I've hooked these guys up. They should hopefully be working. I think we're good. So where did we leave things? I'll be honest, not entirely sure. Oh, we're doing the stellarite stuff. So this forge, which allegedly allows us to do actually quite a few different things. Like we can make an efficiency 5 book and all this sort of stuff. We obviously want to make this eternal stellar. So required pedestal, dark stone pedestal. I'll bookmark that too. Required forge level 1. If we hold W on this forge in JEI, we get a little display. So this is how you build it, using Arcane Chiseled Polished Darkstone, more of this Arcane Darkstone and more Darkstone. You put a smithing table in the middle. You have to have this area clear, and then it will build itself. Okay? The next scene, you place pedestals on each of these, and then they'll fold themselves into the ground, or you place them in the ground. Whoa, hold on. Go on a bit too fast. So you place them like so. Okay. Arcane crystal obelisks can be placed in the same spaces, and it's slightly too fast. Oh god, I didn't want to. Let me. I'm losing my mind here. I might be pressing the wrong buttons as well. It said that passively generates something. I imagine that's something I need. Wait for it. Passively generate Oriole. Okay. Yep. Beautiful. You right click with some good stuff. Okay, so that's that scene done, and that's it. Okay. We could try that. We could definitely try that. I'll tell you what. I'll do the other things I said I would do. We'll try that out, right? Doing all whatever else I was going to do. And then we can jump back into that. So, for example, I want some more netherite, so I'm actually going to go give that a shot. I won't use up all of our netherite site, but I'll use it. You know, we'll have a little look. So this stuff spawns in the ground. Did we actually have ancient debris? Does it give us a level? I forget. It actually does, and we want to go at apparently level 13. Why level 13? Is that something we can do? I believe it is. This thing might actually send us there. You know what, actually? I do recall that we had a different path down there, right? I'm pretty sure we made a... somehow to... We made a way to get down there. Long story short, though, is... one particular piece, where is it? Our chest piece, immune to all damage sources using fire and lava. I don't know if you guys know what that means, but I'm pretty sure it's a little something like this. We can just dig down, and once we reach lava, realistically, we can just go through it. Now, what that also means is that if we were to have, say, a bunch of a folding block, I was really banking on the fact that we'd have a lot of literally anything that folds, but we used all of our sand up, didn't we? I mean, we've still got a decent amount of sand. I'm going to place all this sand, and I'm going to try and create like a tube for us to live in. Does that sound like a horrible idea? You know what? I think it does. I'll tell you what, I'll figure out something to do. We can probably just place blocks down here. In fact, do you know what? I have an even better idea. Let's go ahead and build a building gadget. I can craft one that easily in my inventory, and this guy will let us do something cool. First of all, it should charge thanks to our Flux network. And as you can see, it's charging. If we hold down G by default, nope. Okay, well, guess I'll rebind it. Keybinds, building, category, building gadgets. I want to do the settings menu. It's already set to 7. Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that. 7, I want to be on the build to me mode. I want to be maximum range. And I want to place down dirt and shift right click on it with this building gadget. So as you might be able to see, now it's going to try to build dirt to me from wherever I'm facing. So for example, if I click here, it will place all the dirt just like that. So in theory, if I come down here and we look just like this, I can build us a tunnel like so, completely there. I can even place one here, right? And this is filled it all up with dirt. Now if I dig this, we should be completely safe. How cool is that? So now we're down to all these Y levels. We can obviously go to Y level. Oh, I didn't mean to drop that off. We can go like here. What's that? Y level 13. Sounds good to me. I can turn my tunnel mode on. And we can try to look for our ancient debris. Now, obviously, all I need to do is toggle this on. And there we go. Ancient debris right this way. So if I just sort of, oh my god. Okay, yeah. You know what? I kind of forgot the whole lava thing. Okay, but there is some like right here. Yeah, there you go. Ancient debris. I mean, that's a win if ever I've seen one. So, how do I want to dig this up? Do I want to mine it like this, or do I want to silk touch it? If we search ancient debris, does it say like, do you normally smelt it? I don't know how it works. I've rarely mined this stuff. It's pretty new to me, even though even though I've been playing for a little bit. But like, I'm not too familiar with netherite just yet. So, okay, it drops as a debris. Beautiful. There was another piece. I will just find it real quick. So it should be through here. We'll try not to run into any lava. We'll try to do it as safe as we can. I guess. And this is 2 ancient debris relatively quickly, right? I would like some more, so I'll do a little bit more strip mining. And as we walk through here, you know, we'll look for where it is. There's one there, and then I'll do it again. Durability-wise, we're at 189. So, you know, we're pretty much getting a durability per a netherite, or a, what do you call it? An ancient debris, I guess. This vein was 3, by the way. I just mined 1, but I was in small tunnel mode. But there's the other ones. So we now have 5 ancient debris, which is allegedly going to be turned into 6 times 5. So we're about to get what? Do we have any mathers in the chat? Is that 30? Are we about to get 30 goodies? I also... Oh, here it is. I mean, hey, the tube idea, pretty good, right? You guys are impressed? Maybe? You're impressed that I was able to simply think? There we go. Okay, wonderful. So we'll chuck this stuff at him. Before we do that, though, I do want to chuck just a normal netherite scrap at him. By the way, when we teleport back and forth through dimensions, we might lag a little bit, so I do apologize. Especially now that we've sort of decided to have shaders on, we might definitely be experiencing some lag when we do this. But if I come over here to this guy, and I give him a scrap, he does nothing. He couldn't care less. But if I give him an ancient debris, you really gonna do me like this? Come on. Come on, pick it up. Nah, he does not seem to care. He doesn't want to duplicate them. Or, I guess, sextuple them. Is there any other sort of cheatsy thing we can do? Like, can we make... We could try giving him an ore chunk. You know, that's something that's possible. We could give him some dirty netherite scrap or something. It doesn't seem so, though. I think we're pretty much stuck on this at the moment. Although, what can I chuck this in? I can chuck him in a crusher. And that's probably the best play I can do at the moment. I think so. So we'll do that. That was my stuttery way to say we'll do that. So anyway, crusher, in he goes. And there we go. We should get some stuff. Does that go the full way through? Does anyone remember? Ancient debris, what's that? Ancient debris mine. This will what? It'll crush into the dirty scrap. It'll enrich into netherite scrap. And then I don't think if you furnace netherite scrap, it does anything, right? No, it doesn't. So it'll just sit in here. Alright, beautiful. Alrighty, I believe we are done. Okay, nice. We've got plenty of netherite. Now, if we want to turn this stuff into netherite, we have a few options. One is obviously crafting it together. You know, that works. Gold and netherite. That'll be 4 netherite scrap for 1 netherite ingot. If we put it in a smeltery, I believe you can get a little bit more. So if we go into alloying, 4 nuggets and 2... I guess you just save gold, don't you? Yeah, because it's still a 4-to-1 ratio for the actual netherite. But you would save gold, because instead of being 4-to-1 ratio for gold, it's actually a 2-to-1. So I don't know. I guess if you want to save gold, that doesn't really seem too worth it to me. Okay. I mean, once again, there might be another better way to do it, but just, I don't know, my quick little look through here. I think you just craft it, so we might as well do that. Because I need some netherite. We might even be using some of it, and now we've got 4 of it. Beautiful. So, what do I want to do? Well, for starters, it's a blood moon, which means it's going to be dark for the rest of this episode, pretty much. For 2, I want to do the furnace stuff that I said I was going to do earlier. So, what is the first step? The first thing I want to do is upgrade our Mekanism smeltery. So, if I search tier, we can have a look at a few things here. Basic tier installer, advanced, elite, and ultimate. I would like to craft these. So, we'll start off by crafting the basic. I will... you know what? I should start off by ordering the most expensive, because then I can order the lower ones and it won't get used up. So let's do that. I'm going to order this expensive one. I'm then going to order the elite. The advanced, we'll order that. And then we'll order another one of the basics, because I imagine it's going to use up all the stuff I just ordered. Then I will sit here and probably watch all this craft, which is actually going to take a very long time. It won't be a very long time. It'll be a long time, though. Did we have any spare speed upgrades? No. What am I... The blood moon, everyone. The blood moon. Alright, by the way, I hear your cries that the bridge here looked horrific. It still is a little bit weird with the way that we have the spruce here, so I might, like, you know, extend the slabs out here as well. Which, by the way, is also very easy with the building gadget, because I can literally just do this. Is that going to place... Yeah, placed it at the top. Beautiful. So I can do that again here. And there we go. Nice. The bridge looks beautiful, doesn't it? Over here, we're not going to make it wonky anymore, so I'll try. Okay, listen, we're going to try to clean this up. I don't know how doable that is. Not only in terms of how close we built this building, but also in terms of just my building skills. I've decided that the pathing over here, whilst we usually do paths, I think this is probably a little bit better, just doing a big, like, almost like, what's the word? Just a big zone. Oh, what was that? What was that, like, fire particles we just saw? I don't know. But I think this looks better, because the pathing, it doesn't line up. We built the building too close to where the bridge lines up, so it didn't really work. This stuff, by the way, is polished cut limestone. Is this gonna look nice once I fill that in? Move the waystone a little bit, maybe? Maybe. We might have to fill this in down here. I could place like support beams under there, but I think it's probably gonna look better just to look like that or something. Obviously, once the grass goes away. Okay, I think this area looks nice. I think it's an improvement on the bridge potentially. Thoughts? The bridge, you know what? It's getting a bit wide where it might need something else. What is our salesman doing? Oh, is he running away from the zombies? I think he is. Alright, let's help him out maybe a little bit. It is a blood moon. Normally he stands there, but I guess maybe even he's a little bit scared of this stuff. Okay, in terms of this stuff, we can actually craft them. It's been a little while, so hopefully everything's crafted. Now, you will need, I believe, the lowest tier all the way up to the highest. It looks like we're out of osmium as well, which is very impressive. Although, how do I want to do this? Oh my god, yeah, the jump scares. To be honest, I kind of just want to smelt it all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even care about crushing it, because once we start crushing it, we're going to have so much. Like, it's pretty ridiculous already. And when I feel like we're not even that far into the game. We should have osmium now, though. Osmium's obviously smelting up. So what did I need? I needed the advanced tier, and then we'll grab the basic tier. Okay, so how is this stuff going to work? Let's run over here. It's still nighttime, so apologies for, I don't know, the grim or gloomy effect we have. But here is our smelter. Here he is. He sits here. He smelts things. We chuck in speed upgrades. He speeds up. We chuck in energy upgrades. He energies up, right? But he can smelt one item at a time. If I right-click on him with a basic tier installer, and if I crouch while I do it, he upgrades into a basic smelting factory. Now, the basic smelting factory, I believe you can craft this itself. So you could have placed the energy smelter in your crafting thing and craft in that way, just as you could upgrade him all the way up to the ultimate smelting factory. This guy now can smelt 3 things at once. Now, you have a few options here, and these options are actually very, very cool. Auto sort. This is the main option. I mean, the 2 options or multiple options was on or off, right? Having him off, what this means is that if I were to say have some cobble, but then also have some netherrack, and we had multiple things that we wanted to smelt at the exact same time, I could have them both be smelting at the exact same time. Now, that's obviously pretty cool, but I could also click auto sort, and now it'll still smelt the multiple things, but it'll do them in every single slot. So overall, if you give the exact same amount of time to the project, it will smelt everything faster. It just means that, like, this might be the issue, where you're trying to smelt some stone, but you're also smelting netherrack. You're going to get all the netherrack being smelted very fast, but you won't be getting any stone. So, like, you can't sort of, you can't jump the gun, I guess. You've sort of got to do things in the specific order. Obviously, once this guy's faster, it's pretty good. By the way, 190 RF per tick. I'm not sure how much he was using previously, but 190 RF per tick. Let's upgrade him to advanced. Boom. He's now using 300, so he's added an extra, what? Pretty much an extra 100, you know what I mean? An extra 100 RF per tick, maybe a bit more. We can't power him. to be fair, the reason we can't power him is because we're relying on this stuff. And these do 200 RF per tick per block. And so obviously this is one block that is using more than 200 RF per tick. So he just can't get powered. He can't support it. To fix this, Flux Networks. Flux Networks is an obvious choice. My issue with Flux Networks is obviously not as cool as literally wireless energy, which is what these guys do. we don't need any wires, and it will send the power to all those machines. So realistically, what I probably personally want is just a row of these block chargers out here, which, to be honest, I might just do, because I genuinely quite like them. I think they are very cool in what they do. And yeah, I would love for there to be an extra tier. It doesn't look like there is, but I would love there to be, because it's very good. So we'll make the first one. The first one does 50 RF per tick per block. Let's actually make, do I dare 3 of them? Yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to upgrade them all. So they'll also upgrade from being a 5x5x5 area at 50 RF per tick to a 7x7x7 200 RF per tick. We've made a few of these before. So I can slap them here, and here, I guess. So I'm just going to create a line. Why do we have a solar panel there? What are you solar paneling underneath the shelter? Nothing. That's the answer. So we'll grab that. We need more energy pipes, which we do have a few, so that should be fine. We'll connect this up. There we go. And as long as these have enough power to charge themselves, we should be good. I shouldn't have to worry about reworking anything. So that should now be providing 200 RF per tick per block, but each of those guys. So he should have plenty of power now. To test this out, let's chuck in the cobble. He is draining, but then they kick in, and look, we're perfectly solid. 300 per tick. So let's take it to the next level. So at the moment, he can do 5. If we send him to Elite, he now uses 440 RF per tick, and obviously he's now got, what, 7 slots? And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Ultimate Tier. He is now doing 570 RF per tick. We can still keep on top of with the guys we got out there. You would only need 3 charges for this, obviously. And he can now do 9, I believe this is. 9 smeltings at a time. By the way, keep in mind, only 2 speed upgrades and no energy upgrades. What does that mean, you might be wondering? Well, that means, let's go ahead and order some. You know what? I need to order them at the base, sadly, because we still don't have, like, wireless, this interface. So, oh yeah, it was already on there. Speed upgrades. Let's grab 6 of them, since that's enough that this machine needs. And while we're there, let's grab 8 energy upgrades, because I would like to slap them in and see if we can make this guy run a little bit better, because especially once we put the speed upgrades in, he's going to be chewing through pretty much everything we love. What are we waiting on here? The Infuser? Look, listen, by the way, these tiers can go on pretty much anything that is regarded as a factory. So if we have a look through here, there's smelting, there's enriching, there's crushing, there's compressing, there's combining, there's purifying, there's injecting, there's infusing, there's soaring. Okay, so yes, that means we can do an infusing factory, which means we'll be able to infuse much faster, which would be very helpful for situations like this, where we could just do them all at once sort of thing, and we could even do multiple at once and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. Yeah, the issue that you do get with the Infuser, or at least you did in the past, I'm not sure if there's anything different, is for an example, redstone and iron makes these alloys, right? The problem is, redstone and osmium actually creates these basic control circuits. So if you were to order both those things, you could have an issue where it sends in like both of them at the same time, whereas I feel like there was a problem with that. Although looking back at it now, I guess that's not really a problem, but I think there was. Once again, not really sure what the problem is. It might be once you get into like steel as well, right? Yeah, because iron can also be turned into steel. So if you do both those recipes, you know what I mean? Like you're ordering steel and you're ordering osmium, you might accidentally get some infused alloys. You know what I mean? So it does get a little bit tricky. It definitely does. All right, but anyway, we have speed and energy upgrades. So I might actually, we'll chuck in all the energy upgrades. So there we go, he's all in there. We'll grab out our cobble again, or netherrack or whatever, to send this guy to a test. So chuck all this in. We're now only using 60 RF per tick. Is that not impressive? If we chuck all the speed upgrades in, we're now using 1.8 thousand RF per tick, which we can't keep a hold of, but hey, it's a lot faster. Is that an issue, you might be wondering? That much RF per tick? Kind of. It's an issue if it's constantly running, right? But the thing is, he's that fast that he shouldn't be constantly running, right? That's like the little trick of the trade there. I'm wondering as well, if I put 1 in, it uses 200 RF. Okay, so 200 RF per tick per slot doing that stuff. So we probably don't need that, to be honest. What's this looking like? 100 per tick, so that's half. That'd be using like 800. So like if I chuck this in, 1,000. Okay. Can I? Oh god, it's hard to take the stuff back out of there because it happens so fast. I reckon 6 is probably good. Like that's still smelting pretty fast. It's a manageable amount of RF per tick. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. The only other thing we're gonna actually have to change is how quickly this guy can extract, because as you can potentially see, he's not that fast. I also just okay, yeah, we didn't crash. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, beautiful. Transfer amount. Can I? I can up this to 8. Does that now move 8 at a time? Hold on. Let's put this to the test. If I chuck this in, is it going to move 8? Oh, it does. Look at that. It's going to move 8 blocks at a time. That is so much faster. So you right click on this guy and you change the transfer amount. That is so good. Okay, beautiful. So this guy, he's pretty good. We could do the same for all these. Should I do the same for all these? I'm gonna be honest. We probably should. We should at least do some of them, right? Like at least the Enrichment Chamber, and maybe we'll do the Infuser, because I don't actually have coal in there, so we might not have an issue with it. Although I think there was an issue with the diamond dust as an infused type. Diamond can work on an infused alloy and an obsidian dust. And is that an issue? It might not be an issue. I don't know who I'm like talking with here, who I'm competing with in my mind. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. In terms of the Infuser, by the way, I think what do you have in you? You've got a decent amount of upgrades. Here, have some more speed upgrades. Do your work. Get the job done. Do what we ask. Okay, basic tier installer. Let's upgrade this guy. Sadly, they do change from a 3D texture, like 3D model, into just like completely 2D faces. So that's a little bit upsetting, but it'll get the job done. So we now have the bar at the bottom. Okay, everything's moved around. I do want to keep auto sort on. This will help alleviate some of that issue of having iron and osmium and like steel and stuff all in the same thing. So that should help a bit. What I'm going to do now though is we'll be able to stress test this as we craft it. So for example, now we're making these advanced ones. So we'll be able to start this craft, quickly run back over here and see how did he manage them. Well, already he appears to be doing stuff. Yeah, okay. I mean, seemed to work so far. We've got a lot more redstone going in there. Okay, and in comes the iron. Yeah, you know what? I think I need to up this guy as well. Yeah. Hold on. Maybe. Insert. Redstone ignored. 0 priority. Can I not do... Oh, you know what? I bet you the inserting, it doesn't matter how fast it is. It's purely the extracting. So, by the way, I switched these guys over. This is now the macerator. This is the infuser. If I change this extract guy to be a higher transfer amount, I bet you that goes a lot faster. I would almost guarantee it. So let's go ahead and get this guy upgraded. So we might as well. Why not? It's going to make things so much better. So now he's got 5, he's going to use more power, bada bing, bada boom. Did you have energy in you? Yeah, you've got 8 out of 8. So you should be pretty good. Let's fly back over here. Open this guy up. We'll go to this next tier. Once again, getting a bit more complicated of these infusing recipes, I believe. Open this guy up. I mean, that's pretty good. Is it not? The only issue at the moment is, again, the extracting. Hold on. Extractor. Pimp you out as well. We should have done that a while ago. All of this stuff's going to be so much faster. Ooh. First issue. Look at this. We have redstone in the infuser, but we have infused alloys at the top. Obviously, infused alloys can't be infused with the redstone, so this entire thing is just stumped. We can try to alleviate that by turning off auto sort and stacking all of these in one column, which is what should just happen naturally now. We'll see. But that is the first issue we've encountered. So like, it's not all, sunshine and lollipops, I guess. But we'll see. To be fair, if we have to keep auto sort off, this is probably good enough. You know what I mean? Like, are we ever going to have more than 5 of these filled at once? I don't think so. I'll tell you what. We'll also do the Enrichment Chamber so that we can get that guy running a bit faster. And then we'll call it there for the Mekanism stuff. There's more things I do want to do though. So we will order this. And yeah. All right, so Enrichment Chamber, obviously we can upgrade easily there. This guy needs more energy upgrades, so we'll try and sort that out. This guy appears to be doing his thing. Beautiful. Hopefully nothing breaks there. To be honest, wouldn't be too surprised. What else did I need? Energy upgrades. Let's go ahead and order, we'll order 10. I know we don't need 10, but I'll order 10. And we also need more redstone. So I'll go grab that. Oh, to be fair, when we're doing multiple recipes, it will be able to slap them all in the extra slots, I believe. And that might not be an issue. Maybe? I don't really know. Let's be honest. Not a clue. Alright, energy upgrades, they can go in the enriching factory. This guy should be good to go now. I also believe we can afford the rest of this stuff. Oh, what are we missing? The infused alloys. Really? Because I'm pretty sure I ordered like the top of the top. Oh, we can craft the elite tier, so I guess I'll do that. We still can't craft these other tiers. Are they still... They're not being crafted. I definitely ordered them. So that's a little bit weird, but... I mean, I guess it's okay. I don't really know what happened. Alright, but we'll run in here. We'll upgrade this guy to elite tier. That's probably good enough. I'm going to set him to auto sort as well. That should hopefully be good. What's next, you might be wondering? Well, I want to upgrade our furnace. Currently, this guy's the one that we have hooked up over there. Whilst I could redirect him to our ultimate smelting factory, and that would probably work pretty well, I want to try a different approach here. What I would like to use is this furnace here, our Obsidian Furnace. We've got him hooked up with an augment, the factory augment, and that allows him to not only use power, but also smelt multiple things at once. He as well is pretty good. We can open this up, grab out our little test run, chuck this stuff in. It has the same auto split option, and he's pretty fast, and he just uses power. You know, sure, why not? Beautiful. So, what is next? Well, this is only... Oh, did I... Oh, yep, there it is. I don't know why it took so long to fall. Whilst it is obsidian, it can be so much more. And today, we went and grabbed ourselves some netherite, which means we can have that more right now. So, we don't have any slime balls. I can't spell slime, apparently, but regardless, we don't have any slime balls. Can I get away with using the blood we made in the previous episode? Maybe. Let's go give that a shot if I can live long enough to do it. Oh, I can. Beautiful. Okay, how many did I need? Was it just 3? I think it was. Excellent. We can upgrade our Obsidian Furnace into a netherite one. As per usual, let's give it a test just to see like whether it's just as broken as it was before. So, charging up, chuck this stuff in. That is phenomenally faster than it was. Just from obsidian to netherite, that is very ridiculous, is it not? Like if we get a bunch of stacks here of netherite and I chuck them all in, that's pretty impressive, right? I'm gonna see if I can take all that stuff out. I don't want to smelt it all because we don't have much to smelt, to be honest. We got a lot of stuff. This is going to smelt all of our ores so fast when we need it to. Like all this dust, it's gonna be insane. But that's not even it. That's not even it. Let's just check real quick. Did we smelt the Allthemodium? We did. So the Netherite Furnace, believe it or not, can be upgraded into an Allthemodium Furnace. Now, you might be seeing something, and that is, we're going to need blocks of Allthemodium. We have Allthemodium. We don't have enough. Well, to be fair, we're awfully close. We're awfully close, are we not? Should we do it this episode? I think we should, shouldn't we? Yeah, let's do it this episode. So, what does that mean, you might be wondering? Well, much like how we made that netherite site, I'm going to make some Allthemodium site. So, that will obviously be one of these little guys. So, we'll need another ender powder. Sure, why not? We'll need an Allthemodium powder, which is Allthemodium, that ender powder, and then these pestle and mortar, or mortar and pestle. Allthemodium powder. I almost like choked just then. Alright, I stopped myself from choking. We're back. And I also slipped through the night. So, what is that? Is that really our wind farm up there? That is crazy. Okay, yeah, this thing smelted. Beautiful. So that's pretty much it if we're being honest, because the next step is what? Does anyone remember? Bottles. Bottles, and then I fill them with water, and then I put redstone in them. Now, in terms of that forge, we could try it in the next episode, or like in one of the soon episodes. Let me know if it's a lot further away than I'm thinking it is, because it didn't look too difficult. You know what I mean? Like, it looked doable. We'll chuck this in. This should make us Allthemodium site. Nice and simple. Alrighty, Allthemodium site. This stuff only lasts for 2 minutes 30, But we can obviously slap it right in the middle here, in between some blaze powder, and we will get a Charm of Allthemodium site. It has 192 durability. The last site charm we had was both 192, so you're not getting scanned out of anything. But there we go. Charm of Allthemodium site. I'm going to hop back into this dimension. We'll have a little look through. Now, what's our best bet? I think it's dropping down here to like this level. Maybe digging into the wall a little bit, if I can manage to do it. Just like this. And activating it and having a quick look around. Do we even see any? Hold on. I don't see any. Allthemodium. 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 Some of the modium. Any of the modium. Any modium? I'll be honest, I'm not sure what level it spawns at. I'm not sure if I need to go lower. We don't see any though. That is... I'm actually quite shocked if I'm being honest. You know what? I should have marked where we were when we mined the last Allthemodium. I'm a bit... I feel embarrassed. I don't see any. I thought it was just at this like Y level, right? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it actually is a little bit higher up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I left it on. That's my problem. We've got some there. I'll quickly run through here so that we don't lose this other little bit up here. There we go. Excellent. These are pretty big chunks too, because this is 3. We're going to vein mine it with Fortune. And now we've got 11 from that. Okay. This one's 4. We're going to go from 11 all the way up to 28. That, of course, is going to be multiplied like crazy from our little guy in the overworld. That does our little ore tripling and stuff. That Y level, by the way, just in case, I will figure it out for you guys. We mined these, and we found these at about Y12, Y13, that sort of level. So typical diamond levels before, deep slate. Alrighty, so this guy can get all of these. No, not you. Give it back. You villain, you. Oh my, you know what? Let that be a lesson. let that be a lesson. I instantly regret it. I'll be honest, I regret it. You know, he didn't deserve it. He was a simple little crusher. He you know what? He led to this, and I ended him that. Why do we have death on the map? Can we? Why is this little like death waypoint? I don't even know where that death waypoint is. How far away is that? This one here. Let's disable that. There we go. Okay. All right, this is ridiculous. Like, this is genuinely ridiculous. Like, that Allthemodium we had, that was pretty decent. The Allthemodium we have now is phenomenal. We can make the this furnace and then more if we wanted to. You know, you want another furnace? Sure, have one. You want 3 furnaces? Sure, have them. I can slap this guy down here, chuck in my augment, chuck in this stuff. Look at how much we have. That is insanity. There it is. Sure. Yeah, that's a thing. Okay. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get our Allthemodium block. Let's go ahead and upgrade our furnace into an Allthemodium furnace. There it is. Now, this guy can go the next step. He can go to Vibranium, but we currently do not have any, so that'll be for another day. But this guy, I'm going to bring him with me. We're going to run over here, and you might remember, we have this little guy, the Powered Furnace. He's currently inputting and outputting from the top. He's got some overclocker upgrades, and he runs off of zaps. I'm going to pick him up. I'm going to place down an Allthemodium furnace. I'm going to chuck in my augment. He's currently not charging, which means I don't think the cable connected, but it's possible that one of these things will be in range. Maybe this guy actually doesn't have any power. It's also possible that none of that will happen. For starters, this guy's not connecting, so that's not really happening. Although, we can place something there. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard, but we have a little mod called Flux Networks. So in theory, do I not have a... hey, this is not true. Actually, it is true. I was going to say, we have Obsidian. The issue isn't that we don't have Obsidian. It's that Obsidian is connected with an internal storage down there, or an external storage, sorry, which means that we don't have Obsidian in our outside system. We just have him within here. So we do have Obsidian, We just have to sort of unlock it. Let's go back to Flux Networks. Like, it's within our refined storage. It's not within our other system. Flux point. Here we go. So I should now be able to run over here, hook this guy up with power, fall down here, walk under there, slap this guy down, open him up, Ustream's network. He's charged up. I can bypass the limit, make sure he gets enough. He's getting 5,000 RF per tick. Hopefully that's plenty. I can set him up to auto split. I can open him up. In the top left, there's open config. I would like, we can clear sort of the rest. I'll set the bottom as fuel because that'll, I guess, be where the power comes in. The top, I'm going to set this to input and output, and that should be good. That should do everything. This should now be completely hooked up, just as the other furnace was, but a lot faster. How do we put this to the test? You might be wondering. To be honest, I'm not really sure how we put this all to the test. Yeah, I don't really know. We didn't really have any big smelting upgrades, did we? Or smelting recipes? Like, yeah, we've just got like steel and, I don't know, silicon, which I don't really want to smelt all of, some processes. We can make a pattern. Yeah, let's order some stone. Let's order, yeah. Should we do that? I mean, I guess. 1 cobblestone equals 1 stone? Sure. I'll chuck this recipe in there. We'll open this guy up. Before we do this, let's make sure that these guys are hooked up. So transfer amount max, we're going to have to probably increase this if we want to get any value out of this guy. Down, extract value, make sure we up him. You can I think, put overclocker upgrades in those. We'll have to check that out. But for now, stone, if I would like that many stacks and we order it and we run over here, let's see exactly how fast this guy runs. He's pretty fast. He's, he does stuff. He gets the job done. I'll be honest, it doesn't look like 8 is going in there. So I think the speed might not even be limited by this. I think it's limited by the crafter. Okay. Well, there we go. To be honest, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm quite happy. The only other thing I can think of that would need upgrading would be this guy, our macerator. And I think that's arguably fixed by just sort of doing a crusher. Because in terms of the macerator, we had to... I don't know. There's an advanced macerator that they're working on, right? There's a pulverizer we could put instead. The thing I'm thinking is, like, this guy's obviously not going to be used for ores, but he's still used for quite a few different little recipes that we use, right? Like, if I jump in over here, we use him to make all this stuff, like the diamond dust and all that. And, I mean, that stuff can be pretty slow. So, I don't know. I mean, he's got a lot of overclocker upgrades, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll cross that bridge when I guess we need to. But for now, I'd say this was a mission success, okay? We got a lot of Allthemodium, like, Allthemodium, I guess you could say. In terms of Allthemodium, like, I'm still a little bit upset that there's no Paxel, as far as I know. Because I would really love to replace, like, the axe and the shovel and all that stuff with a Paxel. We tried with this guy, but for some reason... Oh, wait. Is he fast now? The last time I tried the Paxel, I swear it was the last time I tried the Paxel, he was very slow at something. And I think it was axing. Or was it... Oh, no, it was this. Look. That is not the speed that a diamond should be mining grass at all. Maybe that's intentional? I don't really know, though, because, like, he doesn't mine dirt fast either. You know, it's not just grass so that you don't accidentally rip apart the floor. It's also, like, dirt that's slow. I don't know. But yeah, an Allthemodium Paxel, that would be beautiful. I don't think it can be done just yet. But when it can, I'll let you know. In terms of quests, have we done anything? Experience bones, ribs, experience rotten flesh, blaze rods, experience. There we go, that's pretty nice. Oh yeah, we killed the Ender Dragon, so we can actually accept this experience. There we go. Maybe I shouldn't have done that when I was already max level. Is this full, by the way? It's full. Okay, we actually, we could probably do with more. Can we, hold on. Can we upgrade that tank? What do they call it? Is it a singularity? This thing here, singularity tank? Glass and iron? And will this just attach on and, like, connect? No. Well, that doesn't really That doesn't help. Okay, I thought it would multi-block. I think if you place it underneath, it multi-blocks. But anyway, we'll turn it into an XP drain, I guess. This is the end of the episode, pretty much. Like, you know, I'm just going to craft a few little things here. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully maybe you learned a thing or two at some point. Maybe. Maybe if we're lucky. Or at the very least, hopefully you just enjoyed it. Thank you guys for supporting me financially. Watching the ads, that helps me out big time. So thank you guys for doing that. Thank you guys for sitting through them. For however long they make you sit through them. Thank you guys for supporting me financially through donations and channel memberships as well. That stuff helps me out. So thank you guys for doing that. But of course, you don't need to. Watching the ads helps me out more than enough. So thank you guys for doing that. And yeah, I think that's it. We could sleep, and I'll snap up a good thumbnail. What should the thumbnail be? Good question. I could do Allthemodium Furnace. That's pretty fun. We did it a bit late though. I could do the tiers. We could do the charms. I don't know, to be honest. I'm not really sure. Maybe the charms? We might do Mekanism upgrades. I reckon that's a nice thumbnail idea. Mekanism upgrades. And there we go. We'll have all that stuff. Maybe even a little bit more like that. Because that was a pretty big part of it. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. And hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Where I don't know. Maybe we set up automation for something. Like, we could have everything in the mining dimension be smelted in that Allthemodium smelter if we so choose to. And that would happen instantaneously. Maybe. We'll see what we do. But yeah, thank you guys. We could do B stuff. Maybe. Alright, but yeah. Goodbye.